Hi there. Welcome to Apple World. Is Aaron Carter's ex, Melanie Martin, answerable for his passing? It seems as though there may be receipts to back this stunning talk when all I did was safeguard that young lady goodness. I was gracious. Now she is gracious. I don't mind any longer. Blah. I'm not letting me be. Melanie, fella, can't you really try to understand? She just let me know that you would kick the bucket. Wow. Melanie kept me out of the entirety of my record store. I took my fur garment, my watch, my Rolex, my $15,000 Rolex, and both of my Dolce & Gabbana shoes, and I told her she could keep the reach that she would be able to keep the legend of the outcomes I purchased for her. Every one of her packs everything, and she gave it back and then broke into my home last evening and took it again. There were clearly a ton of annoying issues among Aaron and Melanie to such an extent that individuals are contemplating whether she contributed to his demise, particularly when we contemplate questions like what's with every one of the public meetings and proclamations. Melanie, did you truly need 2 trucks to move a couple of things out of the house only days after Aaron's passing? For what reason was Aaron calling you out days before he kicked the bucket, and you are now battling with his family over his property? Individuals have a ton of inquiries. Mel and dubious are composed all over them, so when Aaron's demise became public, supporters said that Melanie was doing a lot to look crushed to where it really became dubious, like that 2-second video that she posted on TikTok, then, at that point, erased after a backfire that surely raised several eyebrows. In the 2-second clasp, Melanie should have been visible crying from what seemed, by all accounts, to be the driver's seat of a moving vehicle, provoking the application to give a disclaimer. Partaking in this action could result in you or others getting injured. The issue with the video anyway was that there were no tears and her cosmetics were perfect. The comment segment was brimming with individuals saying that it looked truly phony. Melanie additionally posted on Instagram, "Aaron, I love you unimaginable. You are my perfect partner, the dad of my kid, and my entire world. I don't have the foggiest idea how I will happen without you. My affection. We've experienced such a ton together, and my life won't at any point be something very similar without her. You gave me such a lot of pleasure in my life, notwithstanding our difficulties. Our affection for one another was a serious area of strength that consistently would never be broken. We were in this for life. I'll love you constantly. I miss you. Thank you for giving me our child. I will raise him, letting him know how you were such an astonishing man that cherished him and was so pleased with him. I love you 3000. In a proclamation to individuals, Melanie likewise focused on how crushed she was, saying, "My heart is totally broken over the death of my life partner. Aaron, I realized he was battling, and I attempted all that to help him. He has an extremely free, solid character, and I was unable to help him in the manner I felt he wanted it. I just wish I had more individuals to assist me with him. I will currently be bringing up our child as a single parent, and this is the most terrible day of my life. However, I must find areas of strength to be our child. I'm crushed." She also let us know, "Week by week, I was truly anticipating getting married and having more kids with him. I feel like we were extremely close, and I was anticipating enjoying special times of year with my family again. I'm past crushed, holding on until I can meet my magnificent, perfect partner again. We never abandoned our adoration, and I feel like we both couldn't live without one another. Okay, life partner, perfect partner. More kids weren't all of you separated." Clearly, fans were observing the meetings and articulations, and one individual composed, "I simply needed to add my feedback to this Melanie chick. Aaron was finished with her." Aaron made that exceptionally clear. For what reason is she selling proclamations in interviews as Aaron's fiancée? Her activities simply aren't adding up. Can we likewise view the thing Aaron recently said about Mel and Cash, since individuals said he was really dropping clues 7 days in the wake of inviting their child? Aaron took to Twitter after a separation with Melanie to say that Melanie was contriving against him by composing, "I have the most scheming, deluding family, and Melanie has been misleading me the entire time. Speaking with my twin sister and the relatives who attempted to place me in jail and who attempted to get a conservatorship on me in court, they kind of reunited, yet in February 2022, they separated once more and Aaron took to Twitter to compose, My relationship has gotten to a place where we need to head out in different directions. Please regard my security. As of now, I'm excessively frightened, and I can't believe any lady, so I will safeguard my spirit and my heart. As of now, the following month, he petitioned for a limiting request against Toon, guaranteeing his ex caused him close to home trouble and pain. As per the court archives, Aaron said that Melanie was provoking and threatening him. She didn't permit him to get any rest the entire evening, and she bit and scratched him. He additionally claimed that she was discarding his medicine down the latrine and had been genuinely focusing on him by taking steps to end her life, which made him stressed for the security of their kid. Aaron really said exactly the same thing only days before he passed away. I'm tired of the gaslighting. It's called gaslighting, darling. My heart is strong, plainly. I'm an overall genuine buddy. It's psychological mistreatment. I imply that you don't think men can manage it. Also, take a gander at what happened to Johnny Depp and Golden Herd. You lied to Melanie about me breaking 3 of your ribs. Aaron likewise, in a real sense, expressed that there were individuals attempting to set him up on Instagram Live. Was she attempting to set me up? That's right. There are many individuals here that I imply are attempting to send me. I won't make reference to any names yet. The police are engaged with the FBI, so it's fine. Don't stress over it. Stay out of other people's affairs, assuming there are things that Melanie did when Aaron passed on that were simply dubious, like how she was moving stuff out of the house in a real sense. Days after the fact, devotees were very much like, wow, to hear that Melanie Martin is presently at Aaron Carter House with 2 moving trucks, yes 2. Please clearing out his home, doesn't shock me briefly, disgrace on you. Melanie, there is a word for your thoughtful Dan's family. Individuals additionally found it extremely dubious that Melanie followed Aaron on Instagram and TikTok after his demise. Did she truly feel that individuals would miss that, and did any other person not? Ice that photographs of Aaron and Melanie were unarchived for him after his passing and afterward, the way in which Aaron's record abruptly followed Melanie's record, again individuals were observing. And one Twitter client composed, I get individuals lament diversely, however this conduct is super obscure in the event that she is getting to this through his telephone, which is a genuine chance his family ought to be educated as she has no legitimate right to take his things might try and erase terribly. Lay negative messages another person likewise composed, I believe she's doing this in light of the fact that the newspaper said that they weren't together at this point, the most recent couple of days. Sadly, this yet she's looking for trouble, she will utilize his passing for such a great amount. Furthermore, in a real sense, days after Aaron's demise, it was accounted for that Melanie was battling his family over his property since he didn't leave a will, and insider let the child know that legal counsel. Heirs met in LA, yet things went poorly, just expressing the family is battling her. It's a wreck, and afterward they portrayed the circumstance as a genuine show. So in the event that you believe she's acting all in all too quick and hella dubious, best accept you are in good company since somebody brought up the manner in which Melanie Martin is acting. I would demand a DNA test of the child in the event that one wasn't at any point performed for legitimate purposes. Subscribe Apple World for more videos.